like I could cry. This is just so beautiful. I think I'm just in a really emotional place this morning. Wow. Kia ora and welcome. My name's ZoeStibi and I'm a vocal coach with over 18 years experience in teaching people like yourself how to sing. If you're interested in singing lessons, then check out the link in the description below because my online singing school, the Vocal Academy, is open. But in today's analysis, we're going to be taking a look at Sarah McLachlan and Josh Groban. These two singers are incredible. Oh, we don't need to say more. Let's see what they're up to with their vocal technique.
Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for the break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day.
I got so excited I couldn't even find the pause button there. I know this song very, very, very well because this is in one of the pop anthologies that I used to teach from, because basically I used to be like, right, what are we singing, and pack out the books. So, oh no, I'm feeling old. But anyway, so Sarah McLachlan, I always use this as an example of falsetto singing. She goes, and it's hard at, I can't do it as beautifully as she can. And it's hard at the end of the day. That's flipping from this thicker vocal fold into a falsetto sound where the vocal folds are actually going stiff. Let's listen to it again and we'll hear that flip. We'll just go back to beautiful piano, but we'll just go back to where she starts singing.
Spend all your time waiting.
And that spend all your time. It's just such wonderful finesse. And you can hear that she pulls it out. Spend all your overdone, Zoe, overdone, but she's just pulling the tongue back a little bit. Let's go back. Sorry, Sarah, sorry.
Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for the break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction, a beautiful release. Memories seep from my veins. Let me be empty, weightless, or maybe I'll find some peace tonight.
Oh, this is just absolutely stunning, is it not? And the way she does spend all your time waiting. And I swear that in every single recording of this, she sings it ever so slightly, like slightly differently. And that just goes to show that, you know, when you know a song so well, I mean, obviously she wrote it, Zoe, yeah. But when you know a song that well, you can really start to play with the colors. So let's just go back to the second part of the first verse.
Not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day.
And you can hear that she goes, and it's hard at the, so it's easier if you kind of lean into that loud, and it's hard. It helps you to flip up into that falsetto. It's actually what's used in yodeling as well, going from that thicker vocal fold to a stiff vocal fold. And this is what you can find in your voice between your chest voice and your head voice. You kind of go, ah, and it does that sort of like natural flip. And that flip is what she's doing there, but just at a different part of your range.
And it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction, a beautiful release. Memories seep from my veins. Let me be empty, weightless, or maybe I'll find some peace tonight. In the arms of the angel.
don't even want to stop there. I want to just keep this all going, but we're recording this for my analysis channel. Is this not just absolute beauty in a song? Wow. Wow. I love Josh Groban. I absolutely love Josh Groban. And he's coming in over top of Sarah with his breathy voice quality as well. And it's important when we're singing with other people that we try and match their voice quality or the color of their sound so that our tone will match nicely. But I love that you're hearing Sarah she's meaning every single word that she's saying. You can see it on her face. You can hear it in her sound. She is singing this with so much passion and so much love that's what I want for everybody, is to sing with this much passion, this much love. More singing is what we need.
Memories seep from my veins. Let me be empty. Rayless, or maybe I'll find some peace tonight.
So this, oh, let me be empty. That's really, when I say the natural voice, that's what like an untrained singer's voice will do. Now, please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Sarah McLachlan is untrained. No, definitely not. She is the most amazing singer with the most fantastic career. Like, she's fantastic. Okay, I can't say the word fantastic more often in this video. But this is what the natural singer's voice does. Let me be empty. I will listen, maybe I'll find. And that click back down into the chest. I'll find some peace tonight. That's what the natural singer does not do, okay? So this is what we do in training when we're talking about the passagio, is we want to work on coming back down from that falsetto or even the head voice register, coming back down the range and click back into the chest voice. And that's actually a lesson that I have for you working on the passagio in my vocal academy, because it's really important for me that we build up the voice like bit by bit from day one. And you can get weekly voice lessons with me down in the vocal academy. So check it out in the description below. Let's see Josh's entrance here.
Find some peace tonight. In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark hotel room, and the endlessness that you fear. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reveries. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here.
I feel like I could cry. This is just so beautiful. I think I'm just in a really emotional place this morning. Wow. So you heard there when Josh was coming, oh, may you find some comfort here. And he started to add in that Josh sound here, which was absolutely fine. You know, like, he's Josh Groban. We're not going to pretend like they're in a group together or in a duo together. You could just see that he was watching her the whole time.
You're so tired of the straight line, and everywhere you turn, there's vultures and thieves at your back. The storm keeps on twisting, you keep on building the life that you make up for all that you lack.
Don't make no difference. Escaping one last time. It's easier to believe.
See what Josh did there? He changed the melody slightly in the second verse because it would have either have been a little bit too low or he would have had to have gone much high. So he's sort of like just meeting the melody in the middle and not doing those big jumps that Sarah tends to do, which is like not a problem. It just shows like the song is not in his key. So that's why he's staying to more of these harmony lines and these sort of like just, he's supporting Sarah, as I said before. Now, Josh Groban is a slightly more classical crossover singer. So when we're looking at classical technique, we're thinking more about that round, and it's hard at the end of the day. So just watch his sort of like general mouth position there. I don't know why I need to keep going round and round in my mouth. But the tongue is relatively far forward in the mouth. And the tongue position is going to play a huge role now that we're going to go into the second part, well, like the last third of the song.
It's easier to believe in this sweet madness, oh, this glorious sadness that brings me to my knees. In the arms.
Thank you, Sarah McLachlan, for showing us that you don't necessarily need to have this massive, like, whoa, you know, in a song to make it effective. She didn't belt, she didn't take her chest voice higher, she flipped into that beautiful, glorious sadness, or whatever. I mean, that's what I thought she did. And what's happening there is she pulled the tongue back a little bit, and that tightening at the back of the throat, which I so glamorously call the Kermit sound, is very effective in terms of boosting the frequencies of the sound. It's a bit of the compression here at the back. That's something, for example, that Christina Aguilera does, Shakira does, Anastasia does, all of these singers who want to create a bit of that darkening. But what she did, glorious sadness, she was actually in a falsetto voice quality, so the vocal folds were stiff, and then she just tightened the throat in order to kind of hold back the breath flow so that it's not coming out as so much air. Let's take it home.
In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark hotel room, and the endlessness that you fear. Oh, you are born from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here.
Wow, is that not absolutely beautiful? And I'm going to keep saying that, but it's just really, as I love this song. So I was talking about how Josh uses more of this, I'll find some comfort here. Firstly, you can say like it's more classical because we've got a bigger vibrato. We've got more vibrato through the sound. You can see as well that he's lifting in here, find some comfort here, lifting in here through the cheeks. What happens is when we're lifting in through the cheeks, we're helping to maintain a higher soft palate position, because the soft palate is the thing at the, you know, where the bit hangs down, the uvula. When you look at it, you got that thing that hangs down. That's the start of your soft palate, and the soft palate is actually the door to the nose. And with singing, we want to make sure that it's really high, like almost like a dome, to create, so when the sound comes up through the vocal folds, it goes against the soft palate and it reflects back down onto the vocal folds. And so a closed soft palate is actually going to make singing much more economical for us and much easier, because, well, we've got less effort for the same amount of sound. Well, more effort in the soft palate, less effort here at the level of the vocal folds. And so that's why you're seeing this, find some comfort here. You might have heard this referred to as singing in the mask. So raising these cheeks really helps to raise that soft palate inside.
You're in the arms of your angel. May you find some comfort. Josh Groban, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a bit of a journey, wasn't it? That was absolutely stunning. Wow. Wow. Oh, it just makes me want to go away and practice, actually, now, if I'm honest. It makes me just really want to go and sing. That was absolutely stunning. Holy shit balls. Wow. So, I mean, if you're not a singer, you might not have noticed, or a musician, you might not have noticed that Sarah gave Josh a little bit of a nod at the end. That's basically because she was riffing, she was improvising, and then she was giving Josh the nod. Yes, now we're going to sing that last note together. When someone is soloing, and they're playing for themselves, and there's no sort of feel of the beat underneath. And at the end of that song, it doesn't really matter. She could have she could have doodled on for another couple of bars or whatever, but you just kind of give your other musicians the nod to go, yeah, I'm finished now. And then they come back in again. So when you're watching other live performances, I want you to have a look, like especially after a solo or at the end of a song, when they're coming in, you might see the guitarist go up and then down, and they will be, giving the last note for the last beat, or you'll see the singer go, ba, da, and then they will, God, nearly ripped out all my cables here. They'll go up and then down, or they'll go to really signify that is the last beat that's going to be played. Oh, two absolutely incredible singers. I could have stopped about a million times, but to be honest, it was a very similar vocal color throughout the whole thing. They're both amazing singers, begin. Very, very similar. If you've enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button. It really does help me. I teach singing full-time Monday to Friday, and it helps me to carve out more of my working week to be here with you on YouTube and help you with your singing for free. And I love being here, to be honest, so hit that subscribe button. If you're interested in learning how to sing or improving your vocal technique, then check out the link in the description below, because my Vocal Academy is open. It is my online singing school where I help you with pre-recorded weekly singing lessons, live, I have to say, bi-weekly masterclasses, and an opportunity for you to post your practice sessions and get feedback from either myself or one of the Academy teachers. I would love to see you there. Check out some more Josh Groban up here, and I'll see you around here next time. Have an awesome rest today, and happy singing! Ka kite anō.